Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newbie TV. Today, I wanted to bring to your attention, something quite very encouraging from Africa, precisely Cameroon and Bafoussam, which is it's like one of the major cities in Cameroon. It's French speaking. Some speak English also, but yeah. So the main aim is, since they say Africans we don't produce, we only consume and everything. I want to show you the example of bad governance because Cameroon is actually going through a lot of bad governance from a dictator who has been in power for 38 years. And right now, throughout this break of COVID 19 or coronavirus, has not mentioned, has not even addressed his people. This is how savage this man is. So he goes by the name of Paul Biya. He has not addressed the people of Cameroon, but nevertheless, the people are doing what they can to protect their life, to survive. And this just goes to show you how much of how great black people are, and that we are able to produce and create just like any other race in the world. And when I say how great black people are, it doesn't mean other races or other people are not good, but we are the ones that have been told that we are nothing. We ain't gonna be shit and we can't do nothing, but still, people are stealing our ideas, stealing our fashion, stealing our lingo, stealing the way we talk, the way we dress, our swag and everything. Our intelligence, our intellectual properties have been, have contributed to some of the greatest inventions around the world. There is no place, no country where you will go, no continent where you will go that a black man hasn't done something great. But I bet you won't come to Africa and find anything that has been done by any race that is helping us to have a better life. Instead, people take from us. But let's not keep crying. So I'm gonna just play this video and I'm gonna continue with my explanation of my comments on this video. Okay, so like you've seen, this is an invention, an automated an invention, which has to do with an automated disinfecting passage, where you could go through and be disinfected, and it's in relation to the coronavirus. So these young engineers are doing what they can. They're using the little resources they have, the little finance they have, to create this great innovative inventions to help the poor, the people of Cameroon. I want to say poor, poor in leadership, because they don't have a good leadership. But Cameroon is, I will tell you, just as a single country, is even richer than the United States when it comes to resources, intellectual properties, and everything. No matter the university you go to in the United States, you will find a Cameroonian, and you will find maybe one or two that has been recognized based on his intellectual property, or his knowledge. So I just have to precise that Cameroon is a beautiful country, and also it's one of the major countries between, I think it's Cameroon and Nigeria, from which a lot of our brothers and sisters were stolen from during the slave trade. This is the country where a lot, I'm talking about 50% of our African American brothers or people from the diaspora were captured from. Were kidnapped. I would like to say kidnapped, because they always like to say we sold our people. It's a lie. I say it's a lie. You know, it's a lie. So these people are coming up with these great inventions, but the major problem is they don't have finance. So imagine a PDD, a Jay Z, or even an Offset from the Migo. How much do these guys make per show? I'm telling you, these guys I'm not even sure they have 20 maybe 30,000 or $50,000 in their account, but they are doing what they can to help Africa progress. These people are full of knowledge. They could create institutions, schools where they could teach young people, about technology and everything. This is where you should be putting your money is. Putting your money, you know. I mean, it's your money. You could do whatever you want with it, but you've got to think about your kids like, hey, what about the future of my kids? The fact that I'm successful today doesn't mean my kids will be successful tomorrow. And it's been said like most of the rich of the people that accumulate a lot of riches, like most of the rich families lose all their riches between the first and the second generation. So today you might be balling and thinking it's all good. Like, man, I got money, fuck the rest, I'm okay. Sorry, I got money, F the rest, and it's okay. But at the end of the day, you have to, tell yourself like the fact that I'm a rapper, I'm a basketball player, I'm a celebrity, or I'm a politician doesn't mean my kids will have the same success like me. It doesn't mean my kids will be politicians like me, or they'll have the same privileges like me. Tomorrow they might be very poor. And if I didn't create a society, a progressive society where there's opportunities so people can be able to earn, go to school, get the right education, get the good health facilities, get the good roads, to be able to transport goods from one place to another. I didn't create a good relationship, or I didn't implement good politics where my people are being respected around the world, where my country is being able to trade with other countries in the world. Then I would have shot myself in the leg, because at the end of the day, it's like you have to go back to the basics. Like your kids will have to do what you failed to do. Just because you thought maybe stealing your people's money, or selling your people out, and selling the resources, and only thinking about your selfish gains, going to buy houses in Paris, countries where you're not even appreciated or accepted, your own race is rejected from, but you want to force yourself to belong to these people. And I say this about the elites, the so-called elites. These are even words we shouldn't apply in Africa, because we don't know why this word elite was created, what it represents, or the true meaning of it, But because the Westerners use it, it's their word. They have the right to use it because they created these words and they know what it means. But us Africans, you see people, because they're educated, they'll talk about I'm an elite, I'm this, I'm that, because they went to school. Going to school doesn't make you a bright mind. It doesn't means you it doesn't give you wisdom. Wisdom comes from love, from humility, from the fear of God, from knowing who you are, where you came from, and where you're going to. And these are the ethics. Wisdom comes from from being somebody with ethics. You know, from to be from like to be able to stand for something. You've got to be able to stand for something. You know. So for me, that's what I call wisdom. And if you don't have wisdom, trust me, you're nobody. You're nobody. No matter the number of degrees you got. I went to University of Kundalini. I'm from Harvard. I'm from how do you call these universities? Cambridge, or whatever. It doesn't mean a thing if you can't help it to better the life of your people, to secure a better future for your people, to create structures that guarantees the security of your people. It doesn't mean nothing. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to these brothers in Cameroon. I mean, it's such a beautiful thing. And the thing how does this link up with the diaspora? And you have a lot of great black doctors in the U.S., in the Caribbeans and everything, or people that are looking for opportunities to invest. These are opportunities where you could reach out to brothers like this and be like, okay, how could we take this to the next level? How could we put hands to make this, to take this to the next level, to be able to produce this equipment in large quantities, or even other equipments, because I'm sure this is just something they did out of emergency because Cameroon is left on its own, But at the same time, they got other ideas, you could invest in, you know. You know, if you're a rapper making millions a year, a little 50 or 100,000 would make it like you wouldn't believe how what it will help these brothers to do.
En lien avec la pandémie Covid-19, après réflexion.
So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we've got to learn how to put our, you know, our 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 our, our money where our mouth is, and that's about taking care of the future. So I just want to call on our diasporan family. Please, you all need to look into this this what is going on in Africa. The young creative minds, you know, the young geniuses, and try to see how you could link up with them to invest, to, you know, bring your own knowledge and join with them. You know, let's put hands together to be able to create opportunities and to create platforms on which we could progress and take Africa to the next level. So I just fell on this video and I found it, and I think it was really interesting. So in case you might want to reach out to these people, please, you could kindly leave a comment. Please also subscribe to help us, you know, progress with this channel. You could kindly leave me a message, a comment, and I'll reach out to you. Maybe you could also leave your email, something, so I could reach out to you and maybe email you their Facebook, their Facebook address or something like that. You know, I wouldn't like to just put it on YouTube because I don't know them. I didn't ask their permission, so I would just like to, you know, limit myself at this level. But in case you would like to know more about these people, these brothers and sisters from Cameroon, and I've seen also there've been a lot of invention concerning the coronavirus in Kenya, in Nigeria, in Ghana, and I think in other parts of Africa, even Senegal. So a lot of this virus has been a curse and a blessing because you're seeing a lot of creative minds coming up with ideas in the technology sector. Just to let you know, there are so much bright minds, but all what we lack is the resources and the opportunities. So we invite and we call on our diasporan family to please, you know, say into this. And if you're an investor or you're somebody that is interested in investing, please take this opportunity to reach out. You know, take a tour in Africa. Go around. You know, it's not easy. You know, maybe the rate of comfort might not be the same, but trust me, it's worth it. You know, let's not say, oh, I thought Africa was like Paris. No, Africa is not like that. Some places are very beautiful, but some places are very, you know, they're still behind. Some by maybe some willingly, because if you go to my village, it's not the same like the city, because the people in the village, they just want to live their normal life. They're not trying to be balling or flexing or all that. But you know, I mean, what's the need going to somebody's house that he has already built and furniture and everything? You're just a guest. But if you could come to Africa now that is still at this virgin level and help it build and be this big thing of tomorrow, you have a say because you help build it. You have a say. You have a stake in it. So I think it's very interesting that Africa is still where it is somehow, and you could be a part of the construction of the future of Africa. So peace and love to you, brothers and sisters all around the world, all black family. Make you know, stay safe, and may our ancestors keep watching over you. Much blessings and good health and prosperity. One love.